Hello scholars, welcome to the Chong channel. This is the second part 2, the common misconceptions that students had on the Khan Academy problems. Okay, so in this problem, we're looking at what is the surface area of a cylinder with a base radius 2 and a height 9. So just like we did in the other problem, we're going to use our abbreviation. So for radius, we're going to use r equals 2. And for height, we're going to use h, and it equals 9. So once again, you always have to read your problems carefully. It says either enter an exact answer in terms of pi. So you would have to be able to put the pi symbol in your answer. But if you're not capable of doing that, what you're going to do is do the decimal version of your answer. But this is the key thing. You must read carefully. Use 3.14 for pi and enter your answer as a decimal. So in this question, we're finding the surface area. Now, before that, cylinder is a prism because it has two congruent bases. In this case, the base shape are circles. Now, the general formula for the surface area of any prism is lateral area, which is known as non-base area. So when you watched my other videos, when I had the models, they were the pink. So non-base area, that's pink, plus the base area. Now, but in a prism, we have two congruent bases, so we have to multiply the base area by 2. Okay, so this is a general formula for the surface area of any prism. Now, non-base area, known as lateral area, is found by HP, and P is the perimeter of the base. And then once again, we're going to use capital B for base area. Now let's start plugging in formulas, okay? So if I wanted to find the area of a circle, so my base area of a circle is pi r squared. So let me plug in my formula, pi r squared for base area, plus. Now here it says the perimeter of the base. But when you learned about circles, the perimeter of a circle is known as circumference. And in the other videos, we mentioned there's a funny phrase that you can remember. Cherry pie delicious. Apple pie R2. So cherry pie delicious is actually the formula for the circumference of a circle, which is also known as the perimeter of the circle. And apple R2, apple pie R2, that's the area formula. All right, so now let's go back to the main formula here. So the perimeter of the base, or the perimeter of the circle, circumference, is pi d. Now the formula looks complicated, but if you break it into little parts, it's not too bad. So all we're doing is substituting the number values. So h, that's this one here. H is the distance between the two congruent bases, and h is 9 times pi times. Now here we're given the radius. Now if I wanted the diameter is 2 times the radius. So if I had 2 and 2, my diameter is 4. Plus 2 times pi times, and my radius in this circle is 2. So 2 squared. Now, once again, read your directions carefully. It says use 3.14 for pi. Let me just leave my pi first, and then we'll do that at the end. So number with number. So 9 times 4 is 36, and then I have my pi plus. You always do the exponents first, so 2 squared, that's 4, times 2 is 8, and then my pi. And if you remember, pi is like a variable, so 36 pi plus 8 pi is 44 pi. Now, area measures how many square units, in this case surface area, measures how many square units cover this whole figure. However, if I don't have pi in my program or computer, what you're going to do is put 44 times, once again, you read the directions, use 3.14 for pi. So 3.14. So now let me type this in. So be careful, do not put pi in the calculator. It's 3.14 for pi. So when I do that, I got 138.16 square units. Now, however, a lot of you have made the common mistake of actually inputting pi in the calculator. So let me show you the difference. If I were to put 44 pi in the calculator, so without putting the 3.14, you press second and the caret button here, and what I'm going to get is 138.2300. So 768. So if you put this into Khan Academy's answer, you would have gotten it wrong. So once again, read your directions carefully. It says use 3.14 for pi. Hope that helps. Bye-bye.